Hey everybody, Jen here, and I'm really excited about today's video because we are going to take a look at two Dooney and Bourke bags, Major Y2K vibes. First off, I want to start off with sort of a vintage bag. This is about 20 years old, and this collection from Dooney and Bourke was sort of a coated canvas, definitely sort of a take on the Louis Vuitton classic monogram bags. But these were everywhere, and I just love this line. It came in many different colors, and it had this like rainbow DB logo print. And I actually had a different bag from this collection when it first came out. Again, it was like maybe like 2005 or so, and these bags were everywhere. The Louis Vuitton Murakami multicolor bags were super hot, so a lot of other brands, including contemporary designers like D&B, were coming out with their own versions. Now again, this is not the exact same bag I had. I had the same color, but I had more of like a small shoulder bag, and I recently got this one on eBay. I'm not sure what the model is. I've cleaned it up a bit with some leather cleaner and conditioner. It was in a little bit of rough shape when I got it. I think I paid around $40 or $50 for it. And one thing I love about the originals, the OG, is the rainbow zippers. This almost seems like a bowler style bag, but again, I've already cleaned it up. The canvas is in relatively good shape. There's a little bit of like clouding here on the side part, and when I was looking at these bags pre-loved, a lot of the colors had this issue. Some of the white ones had yellowed a bit. So you can find these in all different conditions, but the rainbow zipper is so epic, and I love the pink zipper tape. Now let's open this guy up here. And I do have the pink heart charm. It's a little bit dirty, but I tried cleaning it up a bit, and I've just sort of been letting it chill here. So I will put it back on the bag at some point. I'm not even sure which part of the bag it was on, but I can also put it on my new bag, which I'm going to show you in a minute. But yeah, it opens up. It's got like, these fit the phones of the mid-2000s. I had like a little Samsung flip phone. It was super cute. Blue interior. It's got a zipper pocket. The inside is a little bit, I had to clean it up a little bit. Let's just put it that way. It's got a little key fob holder, like a little clasp here. But this is a bag I got kind of recently off of eBay. Again, a little bit of cloudiness, but not too bad. And there's a little bit of yellowing. The black ones also have the same issue, but yeah, these were everywhere. And I remember at the time I just started, I was working my first job. I was making like $20,000 a year. I'm not joking, as a TV news producer. And I think I paid a little over $100 for the bag I had, and I could like barely afford it. It was a stretch. And now when I look at other brands like Louis Vuitton and everything, actually the prices back then weren't that different than D&B, and they've held their value really well. So you kind of need to think about that when you're purchasing bags if you're just getting started with your own handbag collection. But I just wanted to show you some vintage Y2K vibes. The other bag I just got, I'm super excited about it because it's basically like a refresh of this collection. All right, so let's bust it out. But yeah, I wanted to show you this one first because it is super, super cute. And yeah, I'm gonna be keeping this. I just like the style. It's also got this little front pocket here. The zipper's, okay, this one's a little trickier, okay. But yeah, the rainbow zipper is just epic. It's got this little pocket here. This looks like it's never been used. I'm not sure what you would put in here. It's not really a hidden pocket, but it's sort of an extra pocket, but it's just sort of like flat. Again, no purse feet, but I want to do a comparison with my new bag because there are some major differences. Okay, let me show you the new bag here. Ta-da! This is Dooney and Bourke's new collection called Art Deco, and I ordered this straight from the website. There weren't any good sales, really, especially on this one. They have many different styles, and actually, this is called the Tassel Tote, and this is the same style, but a bit of an update that they did back in the 2000s. So I saw this, and I was like, I gotta try this out. I had a hard time figuring out which one I was gonna order because they had a hobo bag with a removable shoulder strap. That one looked really awesome too, but it was a bit more expensive. This was about $218. They also have a smaller one called the Small Tassel Tote that was $198, but it looked like it barely fit anything in it. Now, it was super cute. I'm kind of over the mini bags. In fact, I recently sold some of my mini bags because, you know, they weren't very practical. So I thought this one was a bit more pragmatic. So I ordered this. I am so excited because this is like, it reminds me so much of that early 2000s collection, but I think in many ways it's better, and I'm going to explain. Let's get the wrapping off of here. And this comes in white and black. They don't have colors yet. I'm thinking maybe if the collection is really popular, maybe they'll release this in more colorways or something like that. One really great thing I like about this particular print, so you can see it says Dooney and Bourke, but it's got all different colors. So unlike the original, which had kind of limited colors, this one has a bit more of a variety here. And again, it comes in white and black. I had to get the white. I don't know why. This one just kind of spoke to me a bit more. This is also coated canvas. So again, kind of a take on the Louis Vuitton. So if you like the Louis Vuitton multicolor bags, but you maybe want something different or you want something a bit more affordable, I think this looks like a pretty decent option. Okay, oh, and it has tassels on it. Look how nicely packaged this bag is. This also has the vachetta leather, or vachetta, however you pronounce it. And another thing about the D&B bags is that it has 14 karat gold hardware, which I thought was amazing for a bag in this price range. You don't usually see this. A lot of the Chanel bags, like the vintage ones, have the gold hardware. You don't see that a lot with your more budget-minded bags. So I'm curious to see how this hardware will last over the years. But this is such a cute size. I'll put the dimensions up on the screen, but it's about 12 inches wide and about, I think, 7 inches tall. It's a really good size. It's not huge. It looks like it's going to fit quite a bit in it. And it comes with a handle. It also comes with an adjustable, removable strap, so you can wear it crossbody or as a shoulder bag. Let's get some of the stuff off. I'm really excited about this. Oh, look how well packaged this is too. Lots of tissue paper here. Now, other than the Dooney and Bourke website, I haven't seen a lot of other retailers carrying this particular collection. Dillard's has some of the styles, but not all of them. And they were having a sale a few days ago, but the sale has ended. But the styles I really wanted and was looking at were not on the Dillard's website, and they were not on sale. So I did have to pay a full price for them, but that was okay with me. The styles I was looking at were this one, the hobo bag, which I loved because it had a really cool style and the strap was removable. The other one I was looking at was a satchel, and it looked a lot like the Louis Vuitton Speedy. The only issue for me was that it was very big. Like, it was a little bit bigger than the Speedy 30. If D&B had a smaller size, which maybe they will come out with one, because I would have gotten that one, because I do really like the Louis Vuitton Speedy. I don't have one, but if I did buy one, I would have gotten the 25 size. The fact that this collection's like Speedy dupe was bigger than the 30 was kind of a turnoff, and I didn't go for it, but it is a really cute bag. And I think if they make it in a smaller size, I think I would definitely purchase it. It was just too big. In fact, some of the reviews also said that it was a bit large. So here's a look at the bag. We'll take everything out. Unlike the Y2K collection, this one has purse feet. Like, most of the bags have this little leather tab, and it's got actual feet hardware. So I think that's a good upgrade. In fact, I was looking at the old version of this bag, and this one has upgrades that the original did not have. So I think that's awesome. All right, let's try to get this off here. And this one has a really cute tassel detail, which is why it's called the tassel tote. But yeah, same vachetta leather. It's got the like burgundy glazing. In fact, I actually would say you could probably use the strap on your Louis Vuitton bags if you have any, because the coloring is fairly similar. I'm not sure. This looks like it might be treated leather, so I don't know if this will get watermarks or staining like the LV bags, but you know, I just think this is such a cute line. And it's one I haven't seen a lot of people talking about on social media, so I was really curious about it, and that's why I ordered one of these bags. This bag is really well packaged and wrapped, which is pretty impressive. Right, here is the strap. Yeah, look at all this. 14 karat gold hardware. So no cheap stuff. The hardware does have a very quality feel to it. Pretty small little clasp here, but that's okay. It's a fairly small bag. So we'll find out soon enough how it does in wet conditions. I don't really know. I'm gonna check this bag out, make sure there are no flaws. It's got these really cute little side ties. The print is so vibrant in person. The color is very intense, which I think is cool. This will be a great summer bag. I live in Florida, so I think this will be really great for wearing around during the spring and summer. It's just a very bright, cheerful bag, and it's very funky, so I really like it. Isn't this adorable, though? I hope this print holds up over the long term, because again, the original did have some yellowing on it. Like, if you look at the ones from the 2000s, all right, here's the tag here. All right, this finely crafted handbag will be stylish and useful for years to come. All right, here we go. It's got a 1-year warranty. I don't want to accidentally like damage the handles, but I also really like that these handles stay up on their own. Unlike styles like the satchel bags where the handles fall down, I really like that these handles are upright all the time. And I can definitely wear this crossbody. It's not a huge bag, but it's big enough where it can, looks like it can fit a lot of stuff. Yeah, really lovely red interior, and it's got pockets. It's got lots of features in here. All right, let's take this out. All right, let's see here. Wow, all right, silica packets, bright red interior, and this is sort of a, I think this is like a cotton twill fabric. It's got the Dooney and Bourke label in here. It's got a pocket. Now the pocket, this is a regular like nylon zipper. It's not a metal zipper. Oh, it's even got like a little sticker here. And it's got a little, this is like a card. Oh, interested in more Dooney and Bourke products. All right. Oh, this is interesting. It's got like a, okay, you can actually register your bags now. Okay, that's interesting. All right, full year of normal use. It's got the style, color, and then like this little number here. Oh, all right, and these are the little D-rings for the handle here. It's also got a little, okay, this is interesting that this hardware is not gold. That is kind of interesting that this one is different metal. And it has a magnetic snap closure, so no zipper up top. Again, the bag is pretty small. All you have to do is snap this shut. I think this is going to be a great bag, and I saw this and I just got so excited. I was like, I gotta order one. It took me over a week to decide which one I wanted to get. Rolled handles with vachetta leather. And just to be clear, this drawstring is decorative and it really isn't functional. So again, you open the bag like this with the magnetic clasp here, a really cool lining. It's got a zippered pocket on one side, and the lining pieces are accented also by vachetta leather, little like key leash inside or whatever else you want to put into it. You could also put like little charms on the outside too, or you could do embellishments. You could put a twilly on it, and it's also got this Dooney and Bourke plaque on the front, and this is also 14 karat gold, which is just a really amazing detail for a bag that's like 200 bucks. I'm pretty impressed. So here are the handles here. Really nice quality so far. You can see the glazing. The glazing definitely looks a bit like Louis Vuitton. Let's compare it to the glazing on the Y2K OG bags. This was blue, and I actually thought this was a really funky detail, and I thought that was really cute. All right, let's put these bags side by side here. What does everybody think? OG or the current version? I think they're both really cute in their own ways. And the leather on this 20-year-old bag has held up pretty well for being the age it is. So I'm really hoping that this bag will also stand the test of time, but it is super cute. I am kind of tired of brands putting subpar hardware on bags. I did get a couple Strathberry bags, and the hardware on the feet is already starting to like rust or like kind of get tarnish on it. So I'm hoping that this gold hardware will hold up a little bit better. The width of the strap looks like it's a bit over ½ an inch, somewhere about that. I'm also really hoping this hardware is 14 karat gold as well. But yeah, it's advertised as such. All the hardware except for that little key fob thing matches. So this is the strap, and you can adjust it. So it's got like at least 5 holes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not exactly sure what the drop is on the strap, but the drop on the handles is about 4 inches, and you can definitely put it in the crook of your arm or hand carry it. The smaller version of this bag had a smaller handles. So that's another reason why I got the regular size, is because I wanted to be able to carry it that way. And I also thought the other smaller version just didn't look like it could hold nearly as much. So I don't carry a ton, but I carry enough where I want to have the option, if I want to. So I am really jazzed about this, and I'll link where you can purchase it below. Some links are affiliate, and if you are shopping, I would highly recommend you get the Rakuten cashback program. I was able to get 4% back at Dooney and Bourke, but the percentages change all the time. Like when I checked last, it was like at 10% or even 12%. I saw a lot of stores at 20% on Cyber Monday. So if you kind of just go on the site frequently, you might be able to get more cash back than other days. But I've gotten about $500 total since I was using the program. And that's better than nothing. But yeah, look at these super cute little leather tassels. I am so in love with this bag. I think it's just ridiculously cute. I am kind of curious about the black one too, so maybe if I get another one, maybe I'll get, although I just really like the white. It just has the Louis Vuitton multicolor Murakami collection vibes to it, but in a Dooney and Bourke way. I'm also really excited about the hardware. I just think this is such a cute bag, and I just wanted to share this with you. But if you've seen this collection, let me know what you think. Some of them definitely look like LV kind of dupes. Like they've got one that looks like the Alma PM, and then they've got another one, the satchel, that's a little bit bigger than the 30, the Speedy 30. If D&B makes a smaller version of the satchel, I will probably be all over it because I just thought it needed to be a bit smaller. The other one looked like an overnight bag, so I wasn't really jiving with that. Let me know what you think about this new Dooney and Bourke Art Deco collection. Are you just not in love with this print? I just think this is where brands need to go. Like, this is a fun bag. It has some nods to the classic Y2K bags, but I also really love some of the added details, and I'm really excited to use this bag. I'll probably do another video, maybe like a what's in my bag, but I just want to do the initial unboxing and show you. Anyways, I'm Jen, and I will see you again in the next video.